Hello friends, welcome back. So this is Bitcoiners born in June. This is your May 2025 reading and until the end of May. Here we go. Okay, Bitcoiners born in June. Let's see what kind of cards we have for you. I've got some new decks, so we have a little inspirational message. We have a cat card. So, energy's been really crazy. A lot of cards have been repeating themselves in these, and I just recharged a lot of these cards under the moonlight, so I think the messages are accurate. But it seems like there's a lot of perspective changes and those kinds of things, learning new information, getting past the illusions. So let's see. Inspirational Psalms and Prayers. Be still and know that I am. And you're never alone. You're never alone. Okay. Let's see what affirmation card we have. I get the feeling there's a little cat sitting outside that door wanting to come in. And that would be fine, except that then we decide we want to go out. And then we decide we have to be in again. And then we decide we want to go out. You know how that goes. Usually they can go in and out freely, but I don't want that happening either. Or I'll have friends helping. Okay, anyway, affirmation cards. Today I am adventurous. Today I will get out of my comfort zone and try something I've never tried before. What a great idea. Wow, adventurous. That's fun. Okay, that's fun. Okay, cat cards. Cat calls. Whoops. You know, these cat cards just don't like being shuffled much. Okay, ready? Whatever happens today, don't worry. It's going to be okay. Whatever happens today, don't worry. It's going to be okay. That's great because, look, you know that you're never alone. And you're going to do something new. So whatever happens, it's okay. You're trying something new. You don't know what's going to happen because it's new. And you don't know how you're going to respond to it because it's new. And that's exciting. Believe me, that's exciting. All kinds of possibilities exist. All kinds of things could happen. That's a lot of great adventure and fun. And don't be afraid. It'll be okay. Alright, let's see what the Moonology card has to show us the way. Guide us, Moonology. Expect powerful change. Wow, new moon eclipse. So, something's on the horizon. Okay, new moon eclipse. Let's see where that sits. '94. Expect powerful change. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome of the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. Be prepared. It could be quite a ride, and events now could even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new direction you take will almost always lead somewhere better than where you were at the moment, or are at the moment. Whatever's happening now is happening for a reason you'll appreciate later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and move through it. You're being put back on the right path. There's nothing to fear. Never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. Yes, yes, 1,000 times. Yes, say yes. You're being shunted toward your life purpose. Whatever's happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're heading in one direction, probably being guided by your ego, and then there comes the divine, the goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. It's a course correction. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening, when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnarounds. Wow, great. Go June. Bitcoiners born in June. Yes. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. With the measure you use, it will be measured to you. I see that. Look at that. When you judge somebody else, that same ruler is applied to you. Okay, and we all know Bitcoin is the same ruler. They don't keep changing it like they do in the fiat system. Okay, so here's my rubber host tarot, and Happy Squirrel Squirrel is in here, so you might see that. They are not tarot cards, we know that. They're just in this deck because they are. And I leave them in here because I like them. So let's see what our rubber hose deck has for you for the rest of May. Bitcoiners born in June. Okay, ready? How you showing up? King of Swords. Okay, well, truth. Knowledge, wisdom. Sovereignty, mastery. Challenged by the Empress. Is that a woman? Because she has more authority than he does. Although he has a high ranking, she is higher. Seven of Wands, so stand in your ground. The Devil, manipulation. But who? Three of Pentacles, acknowledgement of a skill set. Happy Squirrel, being happy, that's your skills. Three of Wands, planning, now taking action, stepping out. The environment is one of enlightenment, wisdom, and information is now being revealed. Hopes and fears are you're going to have to start over on a new journey. And that might be a good thing, but you don't want to be defeated and then have to start all over. And you're moving away. You're moving away from the difficulties that you're facing. Okay, well that's good. The King of Swords is someone who comes out who has knowledge and command and intellectual wisdom. But he's being challenged by someone who's a little bit smarter and a little bit more sovereign. Stand in your ground. If this is you, you're trying to stand your ground here. Kind of digging your heels in. The short-term goal is being able to win at this confrontation. Manipulating whatever, using whatever skills you need in order to get through this. But you're being recognized for your accomplishments and your skills. And you're the happy squirrel. But you're being challenged by this woman who has more mastery and more knowledge. She's more higher ranking than you are. She knows more. She has more skills. She has more things that are available to her. So you're going to take some action. Thinking, planning, action. You're taking some action in some way. The environment is that truth is coming out and things that we have learned are now being shared among the group. We're starting out on a new journey. However, we don't want to be defeated and then have to start all over. But we are in a place where we are moving into a better, I don't know, moving away from thoughts that no longer serve us, moving into a better perspective, moving into a better place, moving away from trouble and concern and things that, tie up our mind. The Lenormand is, wealth. Here's the wealth. Here's the fish. And here's your heart. And here's your security. Stability, security. Strength. So those are good cards. You're in a very good place. Very good place. So you're just going to go somewhere where you're, going to try something different. And it's going to be great. It's going to work out just fine. You just need to try something different. What that is, I'm not sure. Maybe just try going along. Maybe, if she's smarter and has more resources and is higher ranking, trust her. Don't be challenged by her. Just trust her and go with it. Don't try to manipulate and work around it. Just trust her and, see where you end up. You're the happy squirrel, you're being recognized, but your short-term goals are not in alignment with everything else. Seriously, try something different. Try cooperating. Try not being adversarial. Try cooperating or talking about it. Say I just need some understanding here because I don't have it. And I'm coming from this place, and she says, oh, well, I have 3 other places to draw from that you don't know anything about. That's why you don't know it all. And I do. So I would say, step back and allow someone with more authority and knowledge to advise you, because this is not useful. This will get you in trouble. Seeds. New ideas. Hope and open-mindedness. Get out of that old paradigm. Change your perspective. Do things differently. Adopt a new way of moving. Okay, let's see. A seed contains the blueprint for an entirely new plant, a future living thing. It's a miracle that something so small holds the key to a new life. There is so much potential within a seed. In fact, planting a seed is an act of hope. It's the first step in a project or an undertaking, trusting that in the future you will actualize your dream. However, there's work ahead. If the seed sprouts, it will need care and attention to maximize its potential. You will need to nourish it to help it grow. The seeds card tells you that there is something worth your time that is waiting to be recognized. Be open to the messages nature has for you. Don't immediately dismiss ideas as far-fetched or impossible. Give them consideration. There may be something you can learn when you are thinking about new ideas or new projects. What do you want to achieve? Do you want to just be in charge, or do you want to actually achieve new things in new ways and learn, have new experiences? They're encouraging you to have new experiences. They're encouraging you to try something, and it's going to be okay, whatever happens. You're just going to try some new thing. Try this. Try cooperating and getting along instead of this manipulation and trickery and deceit and all this other crap. Try just being authentic and open. Try having difficult conversations, Speak about things instead of working off hidden agendas. Hymen Kolai, the root. Yeah, the root. The essence. The root. Hymen Kolai. Imagine your spine extends down to the earth like a taproot. The strong central root under a tree, through the earth to a point on the sun's path below, Latin for bottom of the sky, or imum coli, IC, points to the memories and experiences that fed your first roots, your early home life, your family traditions, boy, and all that programming, and your biological and emotional heritage. Look to the roots. Think about what makes you feel at home and secure, what creates a sanctuary for you. Investigate the foundations and become conscious of the traditions and assumptions that underlie this situation. Lean into habits that will help you feel secure and grounded. If you enjoyed your childhood, family traditions can help you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite and so create your own quiet sanctuary. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you, but that may not be the case for your housemates. So you may need to learn to present your points in a more transformative, less combative way. The IC also speaks of deeper roots, the spiritual, religious, and philosophical underpinnings of your early life. Just as a fish doesn't notice the water it swims in, it can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swam within as a child. These philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit or leave you feeling restricted or judged. Whether they imbued you with unconscious habits or were from that which you rebelled, until you examine those deep roots, they will define your foundational paradigm. Unconscious patterns from your personal history may underlie the situation and need excavation. Build roots on your own. Feed your spine. Extend like a deep taproot of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsating up through you, holding you strong through any storm. Yeah, truths are being revealed. You're seeing things you didn't see before. You're being shown things you didn't see before. They want you to see them now, and it will color the way you do everything. Tarantula. Okay, let's see what the tarantula has for you. Bitcoiners born in June. At a crossroad, claiming life's purpose, the tarantula represents a moment when a great decision must be made. It involves prioritizing your life's deeper purpose, or dharma. A habit of routine from the past is sidetracking you from your dream. Yet a wise voice inside keeps begging you to refocus your attention. In order to find true happiness, you must choose dharma. Until you do, satisfaction will be fleeting. The tarantula hovers, patient and calm, like an old friend that knows your inner soul. It already knows. You will choose wisely. Choose intuition. Use your intuition. But try to avoid these old habits and try new things in connection with this Empress. That's where your success will be achieved, will be realized. Try new things. Do something different. It's going to be okay. It may be a resounding success. Okay. I don't think they're, moving out of troubled water. Advice going forward? Be in your heart. And you will have a better coupling when you're in your heart. Don't be manipulative and sneaky. Stay in your heart and you'll have a better outcome. Come from your heart. Okay. Like, share, subscribe if you will. Thanks for tuning back in, and I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.